Hello everyone, I'm Shefali Sharma, and in today's video I will be discussing about the major legal amendment which is proposed by our Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah today in Lok Sabha. Currently or initially I would be discussing about the current criminal law prevailing and then the changes which are proposed through the bill, followed by the process of passing of a bill which is given in our Indian Constitution. So initially we have our criminal justice system which comprises of majorly three acts, that is IPC, CRPC and evidence. IPC is Indian Penal Code. It was enacted on 6th of October 1860 and it includes all the offences and their punishment thereof. It is a substantive law which comprises of all the offences which are punishable in India along with its punishments. For example, if we talk of murder, murder is described under section 300. That is, if the act of murder has to be proved in the court of law, there are certain essential ingredients under section 300 which are required to be proved. And if the person is guilty of murder under section 300, the respective punishment is mentioned under section 302. So this is what is IPC. When we talk of Indian Evidence Act, Indian Evidence Act was enacted on 15th of March 1872 and it includes all the provisions relating to the evidences which are permissible in the court of law, the substantive evidence, the circumstantial evidences and thereof. Because the court of law rely on the evidences, the acquittal and the conviction of the accused is done on the basis of evidences only, the relevant evidences instead. The Code of Criminal Procedure, that is CRPC, is a procedural law. The name itself tells that it's a procedural law. It comprises of the procedure starting from the commission of crime to the acquittal or conviction of the accused. It was enacted on 25th of January 1974. So this is all the criminal judicial system which is prevalent currently. Today Amit Shah has introduced in Lok Sabha new criminal bill in order to repeal and replace three old 19th century laws, that is IPC, CRPC and evidence, which will impact the whole criminal justice system. The bill which was introduced today in Lok Sabha is Bharatiya Sanitya Suraksha Bill of 2023. The IPC or the Indian Penal Code will be renamed as Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita of 2023. CRPC, the Code of Criminal Procedure, will be renamed as Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita of 2023 and the Indian Evidence Act will be called as Bharatiya Sakshya Bill of 2023. The relevant changes or in respect of provisions made are IPC, which earlier consisted of 511 sections, will now be 356 sections. Out of 511, 22 sections are proposed to be repealed and 175 existing provisions are proposed to be changed under IPC. Additionally, 9 new sections are proposed to be introduced. In CRPC, which today has 484 sections, the proposal says that 9 sections will be repealed, 107 sections of CRPC are proposed to be changed and 9 new sections are proposed to be added. So in totality, 533 sections of CRPC are proposed in the new criminal bill today. In Indian Evidence Act, which has 165 sections currently, has proposed to have 5 sections which are to be repealed, 23 sections which are to be changed and 1 new section which will be added. In totality, 170 sections will be there under Evidence Act if the bill is passed and if it attains the assent of President. The new criminal bill also proposes to repeal the provision of sedition, instead to add section 150 which will be stated as offences against the state. It will include the act which is endangering the sovereignty, unity or integrity of India. Further, the section or the provision of mob lynching will be introduced. mob lynching would be a separate offense as punishable under the IPC, or that is the Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita, with imprisonment of 7 years or life imprisonment. Section 109 will be introduced as organized crime, 110 as petty organized crime, 111 as offenses of terrorist act, 302 as snatching. Here snatching of the mobile or purse will be made as separate offenses. Further, various punishments are increased. For example, in gang rape, the minimum punishment will be 20 years. The punishment for offenses against the children, which was imprisonment of 7 years, is now increased to 10 years. The punishment for the rape in case of minor will now include death penalty too. That is, the offender of the rape in case of minors can be held liable for the death penalty too. Also, in case of the sexual crimes, the statements which are recorded are proposed to be videographed now, so that could be kept in record visually too. So these are the majorly changes which are proposed according to the new criminal bill which is laid today by our Home Minister, and I really hope that it makes some good changes and some good impact on the whole criminal justice system. It actually relieves the victim, and it decreases the pendency of the cases. Now coming on to the bill, a bill can be introduced in either house of the parliament. It could be in Lok Sabha, which is the lower house, or could be in Rajya Sabha, which is called the upper house. So when the bill is proposed in either house of the parliament, it gets to the table in the next house. When it gets passed with the majority from one house, it passes on to the other house. When the bill is passed from both the houses with majority, it is laid to the president for its assent. The time the president gives the assent, the bill is said to be enacted. The bill becomes an act. The same is the case with this bill. It is passed in the Lok Sabha. Now it will be passed on to the Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha will pass the bill or will give its recommendations. It may go on to the recommendations to any committee also. There could be possibly a committee formed for this purpose. Then it will be laid to the president. As soon as president gives its assent, this bill will be an act. And the formulation of this new criminal act will make some good changes in the whole criminal justice system and criminal justice fraternity. So that was all from my side today. Please stay connected. I will come with some new topics and new legal update very soon. Stay connected, stay safe. Thank you for watching.